Welcome back to another video from Lord Gizmo. Today we're going to be looking at a number of massive loads being transported from all across the world. So make sure to stick around till the end and to give this video a like if you enjoy it. Large ships such as this excursion steamer cost millions of dollars. Recently, KÜBLER made history by transporting a vast ship to its new home. First and foremost, they separated the upper deck from the hull and transferred it to a carrier. Similarly, KÜBLER's B team took the hull of the ship. KÜBLER ran multiple simulations before putting the loads en route. It enables them to precisely move through each decision they make along the way. Sometimes the size of a load causes more complications than the weight, but when you have to carry up to 200 tons of load across a narrow public area, transportation becomes even more dangerous. In 2013, such a situation occurred when FELBERMAYR came to Romania with 8 steel giants. Each weighed 245 tons. There were hurdles like plants and trees on both sides of the road. A slight twitch could cause a severe accident, but the attentive and experienced team of FELBERMAYR successfully delivered to the port of Constanta without even a scratch. Modular trailers are used to carry heavy cargo, but unlike SPMTs, these can't run by themselves. Usually, a truck or tractor is used to pull them. The combined units are sometimes called road rails. For this load, the BEELEN group coupled a notebook trailer with a Volvo FH750. Integrating both marvels has made the transportation service much faster and more flexible. BEELEN group now heavily relies on these. You can see the speedy delivery of the loaded excavator, which reflects its efficiency. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It helps us a lot. Industry required the installation of heavy equipment and machinery on the site, but the first challenge comes with the transportation, especially if it has to be done by a public road. BEYEL Brothers hauling truck dedicated itself to heavy haul transportation and rigging, and all oversized items that entail special care. Now it's going to take the 461-ton transformer to its destination. This hauler is 73 meters long and 6 meters wide. 2 additional trucks are used to drag and drive it. A team of workers and wireless communication ensures the balance of haulers from different angles and points. The best thing about this hauler is it safely gives a low ground clearance, so that heavy and oversized units can cross bridges and travel over highways. You know, there's an endless natural treasure hidden in the ocean. Some portions of the treasure we are extracting in the form of natural gas and crude oil. All that is possible today because of the gas bars. These are the type of floating oil platforms typically used in deep waters. Usually they are taken to their destination by gas vessels, which are also ships specifically designed for transporting all kinds of gas in tons. But at the time of the world's most massive spar delivery, there was no one ready to take it, as it was full of danger. Millions of dollars would disappear in the event of an accident. Then, EQUINOR took the risk and set a new world record by transporting 4,600 tons of spar from North Korea to Western Norway. In 2016, when NASA's fuel tank began to near a city, soon people began gathering around to get a glimpse of it. Around 1.5 million had come to see this huge fuel tank. The tank traveled 265 kilometers by passing through Los Angeles to its home, the California Space Station. It was 154 feet long and weighed 32.5 tons. EMMERT's transporter set a new record by crawling it from Los Angeles to the California Space Station in just 68 hours. Stacker reclaimer machines are used at mining sites to dig out mineral deposits at a massive level. Here is the 15th part of a reclaimer machine, which is the largest, weighing 208 tons. BOLLORÉ Logistics took the responsibility to give a damage-free and safe delivery. The total distance was only 7 kilometers, but because of several hurdles, this took 8 months. There were 3 railway lines on the way, and for that, BOLLORÉ Logistics used one of the finest mobile bridge systems available. It took 2 years to reach all parts of the machine at the assembly point. Many superloads across the world prefer to be transported via SPMT. SPMT stands for Self-Propelled Modular Transport. Each module is used for calculating the weight and size of the load. Currently, SPMTs are bearing a load of 560 tons from the port of Turkey. This load is an autoclave. An autoclave is a particular type of chamber used for high pressure and high temperature science and industrial processes. You would be shocked to learn that this load has to ride 180 kilometers, and for that, it will take 65 days. In 2016, yet again, EMMERT carried another big load to its home. Looking at the electromagnet, which is 50 feet tall, people were happy and amazed. The name of this load was the Moon G2. It traveled 3,200 miles and reached Brookhaven National Laboratory in New York. While in New York, EMMERT was only allowed to move it during the night. The magnet was $30 million, with $3 million spent on the transportation alone. It's still being used in the study of subatomic particles. For years, Edwards has been developing heavy riggers and haulers, but now they achieved ultimate success by building the Goldhofer hydraulic platform trailers. Its self-propelled heavy-duty PST modules were explicitly used for the transportation of heavy loads. Its incredible features include 90-degree transverse steering, diagonal steering, and carousel steering. So the driver could easily tackle most any problematic possibility on the road. They equipped it with automatic steering that can be controlled via remote. Edwards' self-propelled configurations are perfectly suited for on-site applications and short distance over-the-road hauls. Before putting the load on the route, a cargo company has to conduct numerous surveys. Most of the time, it is spent measuring every aspect of the freight. Furthermore, the investigated data is presented to authorities for required approvals. Sometimes authorities shut down all traffic. Bridges along the way are sometimes removed and the transportation companies pay for it. However, transportation companies like Omega Morgan do not allow anything to be broken, even if they carry a 400-ton super bulk yacht in a narrow street. The T2A2 is known as the world's second largest dump truck. The empty T2A2 weighs 240 tons, which is equal to the weight of 130 standard cars. To transport it along the road, National Group decided to remove its wheels before the loading. Then a road rail powered by two powerful trucks is used to carry it. Police helped escort this beast throughout its journey. Today, all around the Earth, 440 nuclear plants are operational and currently providing 11% of the world's electricity. Now, 60 more are under construction, and they are required to have these two feedwater preheaters within the turbine building. Each preheater weighs 26 tons and measured 10.2 meters long, 2.3 meters wide, and 2.8 meters high. For a safe journey, there is no other than MAMMOET's self-propelled modular transporter, aka SPMT. Its wheels can be turned 360 degrees together or separately. You can also attach many SPMT units according to the load size. All the units can be controlled via a single remote. In short, from transporting massive objects to heavy equipment, the SPMT could carry any superload. You might be thinking about how these gas or oil spars are loaded onto their ships. Could cranes load them up on the ship? Actually, spars are built near the port. When they get ready, they are slid to the water. After that, ships are used to drag them in deep water, where the carrier lowers the body by filling it with water. When the oil spar reaches over it, the ship pumps out the water. In this way, the superload is loaded up on the ship. In 2012, 5 72-meter-long and 4-meter-long steel columns had to be taken from the road to a factory and then returned to the port again. At that time, no one was ready to take on this challenge. Then FELBERMAYR took the daunting task. All of these loads were 90 tons, and because of having a vast size, FELBERMAYR decided to carry the whole mission by SPTs. It was a record at that time, but now FELBERMAYR claimed that they could transport any load of up to 130 meters in length across Europe by road. The steel industry was in dire need of a special trailer that could handle 900-degree hot steel slabs. After much effort, the well-known company KAMAG succeeded in making it. However, the slab trailer needed a ride for going to its work. The TTI group stepped in with its 2 intercombi trailers to help. These trailers have the functionality of both a modular trailer as well as an SPMT. When necessary, these can function in both ways. The load weighed 132 tons, had a length of 7.1 meters, a width of 6.6 meters, and a height of 5.4. They finally delivered it to the Heilbronn harbor after crossing a 269-kilometer-long path with many ups and downs. Do you know how long it takes a superload to reach its final destination? Interestingly, this 637,000-pound load took over a year and a half to move 61 miles, which is the fastest record. Perkins achieved this by using their 400-ton dual-lane loading suspension beam with 48 axles. They call it the road train. It is 391 feet long and 22 feet wide. So, this carrier is only permitted to move at night. Usually the trailer is configured to accommodate a top-down load maneuver, allowing a crane to place the cargo between the suspension beams from above and secure onto customized load support beams below. Crawling systems are widely used in machines, including war tanks, to give the best stability even on rough terrains like snow or mud. However, the crawling units can't run so fast. They often damage the road while moving. That is why low loaders are used for the transportation of crawlers. This low loader by SLEIPNER is pretty special. Because of hydraulic units, you can vary the level of its height. With a deployable ramp, it can set your crawling machine for transport within 2 minutes. Hey guys, thanks for watching and we really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you have any thoughts about what you just watched or have ideas for future videos, comment them down below. If you enjoyed what you just saw, feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell too. Thanks for watching, and we hope to catch you next time.